My dad's first buck in a long time, 15 years or so. I'm so happy for him. All right, well, it's late September and my dad's got a awesome deer tag he was blessed with, so we're gonna hop in with our good friend Paul and we're gonna go drive around this morning. It's a Saturday and we're gonna see if there's anything good we're shooting. So we'll probably come up here a couple different times, but anyway, should be awesome. See if we can find a big buck for my dad. He hasn't shot one in somewhere around 15 years, so this is gonna be super cool.
See fight points very often anymore. They're all fours. We're looking at a bull moose standing on a ridge just below the fall colors on the tree. Beautiful bull.
All right, so we found a few bucks right off the bat. Nothing big enough to shoot. A couple decent ones, but we're gonna keep looking. So, beautiful morning. Pretty crisp, cold morning.
Well, we've got a few bucks in this canyon, but they've got some height to their antlers, but there's no mass.
All right, so it is a beautiful fall day here in October. This is a special day. I'm out here with my dad. He has an awesome tag here in northern Utah, and I have my son along too, so it's gonna be his first hunt. He's only 19 months old, so it's gonna be a handful filming this hunt, taking care of my little boy, getting my dad on a buck, but it's gonna be awesome. So I don't know if we'll see one tonight. If we don't see one tonight, we'll try to come another day. But it's the afternoon, it's beautiful, the leaves are all changed, and we're gonna have an awesome day here, so here we go. Let's go. You ready?
I'm ready.
You excited?
I'm excited, and I hope we see something tonight.
Let's find a buck.
Yes.
Knuckles. Find a big buck. Give me one. Woohoo! All right, so we just got to a little pull off where you can glass pretty good. Scouted some really nice bucks in here. So we're gonna try to find one of those nice mature bucks. Hayes is hanging in there barely. Hi, Hayes. I'm the big guy.
Can you smell for Grandpa?
So we're gonna pull out here. It's a little bit warm still, but I know these bucks are gonna be here somewhere. It's just a matter of if they decide to come out, so.
Watching a couple of bucks, but they're not good enough to take today.
Good job. Oh no. It's super hard to be quiet with this kid, but it's worth bringing him out. He's a busy guy. But shh, it's a memory we'll always remember.
We see two moose. There's one cutting across the hill and there's one staying in the trees. The one that's in the trees has the biggest set of antlers that I can see. Well, the deer are coming out and moving along out into the open, but just a little too far to tell exactly what they are, and it's getting a little too late to be able to visually see them anymore too. So we're going to call it good, and we're going to come try it again in the morning.
Without haze this time. All right, so it's almost first light. We're up here with my dad again and see if we can't find a nice buck for him to take. So got the side-by-side all loaded up there and ready to take off. So hopefully we see a nice buck.
I'm ready. It's another wonderful morning, and we're headed up to the mountains to see if we can find a nice buck with some antlers on it.
All right, let's go.
Can you see that? Looks like a bear coming up through the bottom there. A bear. It's either a bear or a bull moose again.
We're glassing up. There's a bull moose and then there's a 3-point buck. Same buck we saw yesterday.
There's another moose, I believe, that's coming up.
My dad says he sees another moose, so still looking for a big buck, but it's been a good morning. Lots of does, too. What are you looking at?
We are looking at a nice 3-point buck. It could probably use maybe a couple more years, 3 more years, and it'd make a really nice deer to shoot.
Okay, we just found a mature buck. He's got a big white face, Roman nose, big body, but he just stepped behind a group of trees and he's like 600 yards. So we're just gonna keep watching him and see if he goes into a better place. He might. That's the type of buck we're looking for, something old and mature. Noticeably different face and body from this 3-point. So we'll watch him and see what he does.
Isn't that the one to the right?
Yes, that's a doe. Big buck's up here. Can you see him?
No, I can't. Was able to get onto a nice buck this morning, but it was just further away than I was comfortable shooting. I didn't want to stir this area up because I know it's good and I'd like to come back. See if I can get a closer shot.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, well, we're back at it again. Another morning with my dad. It's gonna be awesome. You ready, Dad?
I am ready.
All right, let's go find the big buck. We're off.
Ready to spend the day with my son, and if we run into a deer, great. If not, I've spent the day with my son. That's all I care about.
Well, let's find a big buck. It'd be awesome.
We've been patient And I think we found the same buck we were looking at yesterday, except it's moved a little closer to give us a better shot.
What do you think? Do you like it? Probably need to look at that buck and make sure you like him.
Yeah, I think I'll just take him if I've got a good shot on him.
Okay, so
Where is he at?
he's up in this top patch. And he's on the right edge. See if you can find him. See if I can show you. So,
Screen back.
the open patch. He's right here, Dad. Look in the camera screen. So he's right there. Okay, so we got the nice mature buck from yesterday. He's just feeding out into this opening. He's closer. So I think my dad's might decide to take a shot if he gets comfortable. I got him all set up right now, so we're kind of waiting for the buck to feed out from behind an island of trees. So it's exciting this morning. Can you see him okay?
Yeah.
Wait for him to give you a perfect broadside shot. We're not in a rush.
I don't shoot now, I'm never gonna find him again.
Okay, but wait for him to go broadside. What happened there?
Oh, I really struggled seeing the deer clearly through the scope. Aaron did everything to get me on it, and just about the time I was getting comfortable enough to shoot, the sun came up over the ridge, and it's history now, this shot anyway.
All right, well, this buck is still out in the open, but the light's too harsh, so we're just waiting it out, waiting for the sun to get higher. That way we get a good shot. He might feed into the trees before that. We'll see. In the meantime, there's a pretty big bull moose down here. He's been fun to look at. He's pretty big. I need to rearrange him real quick.
What to tell if I do either.
Okay, if you wanna,
Because
if you feel comfortable.
well, I need you to be able to see if I hit him.
Look at the camera, it's recording. So.
That's the best shot I've had all day.
Can you see his shoulder?
Yep.
Okay, it's up to you. Sounded like a hit.
Yeah, it did sound like a hit. Hit something.
All right, my dad and I just replayed the footage, and it looks like my dad hit him pretty good. Congratulations, Dad.
Thank you.
We weren't celebrating after because we were trying to watch him, but it looks like after playing the footage on the long lens that you hit him good.
I'm excited.
Nice job, Dad. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me up here and letting me enjoy this beautiful country.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you let me come with you. That's awesome.
We've been chasing this buck this is the third day now.
Yep, third day.
And we're just waiting for him to get in a good spot. He came closer today, and anyway.
We were able to make a fatal shot on him.
Yeah, good job, Dad.
Thanks.
Your first buck in 15 years or so?
Yes, it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's a beautiful buck too. Mature deer, so good job, Dad.
All right, let's go see what we got. 300 PRC. Really reached out and got him.
Knuckles. Good job, Dad. All right, I'm hiking in to go check out this buck. Make sure he's down. Also gonna scout out the best way to get my dad to it and get the buck out, so I gotta make it as easy as possible for my dad because he's got a bad heart right now. So anyway, on my way, here we go. See a bunch of blood here. And I see a buck down. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh. He's a beautiful buck. Oh, good job, Dad. My dad's first buck in a long time, 15 years or so. I'm so happy for him.
Well, I went deer hunting with my son for 3 days and we finally ended up with this 3x4 and I'm very happy with it. Glad to put my tag on it.
Well, congratulations, Dad. Love you.
Thank you. Love you too.
Beautiful deer. My dad made a great shot at 620 yards. The buck only went about, I don't know, 75 yards and tipped over, so great shot, Dad. Backstrap number 2. All right, got the last load to the truck and we're off. And we're off.
And it's nice to be headed home.